Hi Reddit. I made a throwaway account for this because I don't want this tied to anything personal. I'm scared, and I'm starting to think I'm going insane. But I need someone, anyone, to tell me I'm not the only one who's seen something like this. This started about a week ago. I live alone in a one-bedroom apartment in Chicago. It's nothing fancy, just a standard L-shaped unit on the 6th floor of a pretty old building. I've lived here for over 3 years. It's familiar, comfortable, or at least it was. Last Tuesday night, I was doing some cleaning. I'm not exactly Marie Kondo, but I get these occasional bursts of motivation. So I'm vacuuming, organizing books, wiping down surfaces, when I realized something weird. The hallway in my apartment looked longer than usual. I stopped vacuuming and stood there, trying to figure out what felt wrong. The hallway has always had a closet on the left, a bathroom on the right, and then my bedroom at the end. But that night, there was another door. It was across from the bathroom, right next to the closet. I stood there for a long time just staring at it. A plain white door. Same paint. Same handle as the others. I actually laughed at myself, thinking maybe I just never noticed it somehow. But that didn't make sense. I walk that hallway every day. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed another room. I walked over and turned the knob. It was unlocked. Inside was a small, windowless room, maybe 8 by 10 feet. Empty. No furniture, no light fixture, just a single dangling bulb with a pull string. The walls were a dull yellow, and the floor was this ugly, faded green carpet. It smelled musty, like something sealed shut for a long time. I remember backing out slowly, heart racing, and closing the door. I didn't sleep much that night. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw that room again. Yellow walls, green carpet, still and silent, like it was waiting for something. The next morning, I called my landlord. She sounded confused. Said my unit's floor plan had never included a second room. I asked if maybe a wall had been put up or torn down before I moved in. She said no. She even emailed me the original blueprint, closet, bathroom, bedroom. No other door. I went back to check. The door was still there. I called my friend Jason over. I needed someone else to see it, confirm I wasn't going nuts. He came by later that night. When I showed him the hallway, he stared for a second and said, "Dude, is this some kind of prank?" I swear on my life, when he looked, the door was gone. The wall was smooth and unbroken, exactly how it always used to be. I felt like I was going to throw up. Jason kept asking if I was okay, if I was on something. I ended up just laughing it off, pretending I must have imagined it, or maybe confused a dream with reality. He bought it. I didn't sleep that night either. 2 days passed. I avoided the hallway, just used the bathroom and bedroom quickly and tried not to look left. I know how this sounds. I know this sounds crazy, but last night, the door was back. Same spot. Same dull yellow light peeking through the crack at the bottom. This time, I went in again. I don't know why. Maybe I needed to prove to myself that it was real. The room wasn't empty anymore. There was a chair in the center. Old wooden thing, the kind your grandma might have. Facing the corner like someone had been sitting there in timeout. And on the seat was a Polaroid photo. It was a picture of me, asleep in bed. Last night's clothes. Same blanket. Same sheets. I dropped it. Ran. Slammed the door. I didn't even look to see if it vanished again. I just left. Took an Uber to my brother's place and stayed the night. I told him I locked myself out. I didn't have the courage to explain the truth. I came back today to get some clothes. Broad daylight. Every light in the apartment on. I crept down the hallway, and yeah, the door was gone again. But taped to the wall where the door should be was another Polaroid. This one was of me standing in the hallway, mouth open in terror. The moment I saw the first photo, the timestamp in the corner, 3:12 a.m. Exactly when I woke up, heart racing, for no reason last night. I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know what that room is or how it keeps coming and going. But someone, or something, is watching me, recording me, waiting. I've already packed a bag. I'm not sleeping here tonight. Maybe not ever again. But before I go, I had to check one more time. The door is back, and now it's open.